All right, I'm going to show you how to trace the image in your sketchbook and transfer it to your linoleum block so that we can carve it. Today you're going to have a piece of tracing paper that is 4 inches by 6 inches. It's exactly the same size as our linoleum block. And it should be the same size as your sketch because we just traced the linoleum block. We don't want this tracing paper to move around, so you can have a little piece of tape today. I put it on my pants just to make it less sticky. I'm gonna line that up on my drawing, and I'll put, this masking tape doesn't make your paper rip, so it can come up and down. So I'm gonna put some tape on there so I can trace this onto the tracing paper. Tracing paper is translucent, so you can still see your design. So I'm going to very carefully trace over my entire design. You can see that I decided to add, it's moving. I decided to add a border to my work. That's an option if you would like to add that. When you're tracing this, you don't have to color it in. I just want those lines. And I do have my drawing is pretty detailed, so I just want to take my time and make sure I'm able to transfer all of this. For this demo, I'm not gonna trace it all because that would take entirely too long for just a demo video, but I will do my basic outlines and then I will show you how to transfer it onto your linoleum block. I think I will do just for today, for this demo, I'm gonna do just the outline of my rabbit and the border, just so you can see the process. But if I was doing this for real, then I would trace everything on my paper. So just for this demo, I'm gonna stop there. I would normally trace everything, but just for this demo, I want to stop there. So you can see on my tracing paper, I didn't do it all, but I have most of it. So this is the very most important step. If you don't pay attention to anything else I tell you today, pay attention to this step. What I need you to do, take the tracing paper, my pencil is on this side. You are going to flip it over so that the pencil is facing down. This is really important, especially if you have any things like words. You want it to be backwards. You can take that masking tape you just used and you can tape this to the block so that it is not moving around. And you can check yourself. If I look at this, I can see this picture is reversed. If it's a mirror image, that means it's correct. The pencil is touching the linoleum. So then your next step is just to trace it again. When you trace it again, the pressure of your pencil transfers that pencil lead onto the linoleum block. This will only work with pencil, and I would not use a mechanical pencil. The lead in a mechanical pencil is usually not as dark as just a regular number 2 pencil. And the pressure, I'm using pretty heavy pressure right now. You can tell just from how dark my lines are on this side. I'm using heavy pressure to trace this. And usually the mechanical pencils don't really handle that heavy pressure. The lead will just break over and over on you. So once you trace your entire image again, if you take this tape off, you can see that the pencil from this side transferred onto there. And then just so you can see it a little bit easier, you can get a Sharpie from me and you can go over your lines very carefully because you can't erase Sharpie. And you will go over your entire block lines with Sharpie. And those are the steps to trace and transfer from your sketchbook onto your linoleum block.